Let's put it down. So bring you back, folks, to episode 39. We're gonna go do a water cave today. And we're gonna tame the last creature for our kibble farm, the Uranus. Now the Uranus we cannot tame with our frog because it's gonna yell and scare our frog, and we're gonna be hopping away like crazy. So in order to tame it, we're gonna need darts. We're gonna need trink darts. So we have 2 tranquilizer darts. That's not good. We're gonna need more. So we need darts. So weapons, ammo. To make darts, we need some of these here. So let's make we're only gonna be taming a couple of these to get started. A male and a female, so I think 100 should be good, 50 each. So let's craft all of those. And then we're gonna need of course we're gonna need the narcotics for it. So let's see if we have enough to craft 200 of those. We need 600 narcotics, so let's head over to here. Oop, we fell. See if we have what we need to make 600 narcotics. Oh, we need gasoline in this, so gasoline. For gasoline, we need some of this and some of this. So now we need to head down. Oh, we did again. We have glitched ourselves into the wall. Alright, we need some gasoline. We're just gonna let that keep cooking up while we go up here. Put this in here. Put this in here. Turn on. We're gonna get away from that noisy thing while that's cooking up. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go, like I said, we're gonna go tame 2 Uranuses. We don't have what we need to do the monkey. We actually need both of the other artifacts, so we technically can't do the monkey yet and the blue obelisk. So we need to go do both of the other artifacts. So we're gonna go tame a Uranus, a Udi, and we can't use our frog for that because I never raised those 2 right there. I think I'll just leave them be. Ah, I did it again. You gotta be careful when using these tech elevators, people, for this very reason. Come on, let me down. And is this done? Excellent. Turn that off. And back over here to the smithy. Did I already have some? I did. I already had narcotics on me. That's right, because I was keeping some on me in case we knock something out that needs to stay asleep. Weapons, ammo, this. Actually, let's what do we need for the shocking darts? Weapons, ammo. We need the darts, of course. So, weapons, ammo. Let's see if we can make all 200 of these. Okay, let's go check on that gasoline, make sure we're in the middle. That's all done. We can turn this off. We'll put this extra gasoline. Ooh, we got some eggs in here. Yeah. We have another one down at the bottom, collecting eggs. You know what? I'll just put the rest of the gasoline in there. Until we get a Tropoganthus, we really don't have any need for gasoline now. Eggs. Wait, that's not eggs. This is eggs. In the last episode, we tamed up some moss chops. And, let's see. Alphabetical. So now we have moss chops. Where you at? Now we have 191 moss chops eggs. I need to go down and collect the other eggs out of the different vivariums to get the rest of the eggs. Excuse me. Can't seem to clear my throat. The allergies are really messing with me today. We should have enough biotoxin to make all of these into shocking tranquilizer darts. Weapons, ammo, shocking. See, we have 202, so I don't want to make all of these into this, so we're just going to do 120 because these have these spoil. Yeah, we have enough. Oh, guess I gotta turn this guy on. These have a spoiler, spoil time, so we don't want to make them all into it. It's a bit noisy. So we're gonna go tame the Uteranus first, and then we're gonna tackle that cave. Opposite of what we did last episode. Last episode we did the cave first, and then we went out and tamed the extras, the moss chops. This one we're gonna go tame the creatures first, and then we went and first we went and did the cave, and then we tamed the creatures. Normally I would build a trap for these guys, but seeing how as we have a griffin, we're going to take advantage of our griffin. There's one right there. You know what? I'm not even picky about the level. Female. That's what we want. Shocking tranquilizer darts. We don't have any prime meat, but there's an RG right below us, so... Oh, I missed that shot, folks. If it wants to take the time to yell, that's okay. We'll take the time to shoot it. I don't know if a griffin can be fear roared. It looks like it's going to go for that mammoth. That's good for us. Oh, I missed that shot too. Today is the day Chahi misses a lot of shots. Now the problem is if I knock it out and that mammoth kills it, that might be bad for us. Let's put it down. So now we've got to kill its buddies, those carnos over there. it should have gave me some prime meat. Oh yeah. Make sure the coast is clear before I get off of my bird here. Give me that prime meat, please. I'm not going to stay near that just in case something comes for me. Nothing should aggro onto that other than another Uranus's Carnos might aggro onto it. So we're just going to keep circling it until she wakes up. Come on, girl. You can do it. And that was a lot quicker than I thought it would be. That tells me my rifle was very good. I missed a lot of shots on that. So we got one female. Now these are the best, this is for the highest tier kibble that you can get. You have to use what's considered special eggs. And normally I would go for Narcotics, but they're not on this map. So on this map, this is the only creature you can use. Well, there is the Hesperornis' golden eggs. Now the Hesperornis has two different types of eggs. They have the regular eggs and they have the golden eggs. And they lay the golden eggs very, very rare. So you just have to go for the Uranus. Come on, you big feathered T-Rex. All right. You know what? We'll come back for this girl. Give me half of that. Half of that. Oops, I took all the meat. There you go. That should be enough to tame you. So we'll come back for her. Let's track her. And then we'll head on and tame something else. Tame another one. Let me get that brightness up. Because these guys are all over the snow area. So while she is taking her time, there's another one right below us. And that's a male. Like I said, I'm not really worrying about the levels because it's just going to be for the kibble farm. Actually, at level 8 will probably be better. That means we can knock it out with one. Oh, you guys. You guys don't know. You guys just don't know. You didn't know who you was dealing with. Make sure the coast is clear. She's tamed up back there. So we're gonna give him this. Track it. We're gonna fly back over here to this girl, put her in a cryopod, and then go find another female, and then we'll be good. I think 2 females and a male will be more than enough to get us the eggs we need for kibble. And then we'll go take on that cave out in the water. Alright, girl. Welcome to the family. I can't name you because you're just going to be a kibble farm girl. So alright, we're looking for another female, folks. So Ooh, is that a red drop? It is. And is it down? It is. Is that a ringed red drop? Ooh, pretty. Is it clear? Land, Red Baron. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, a compound bow. Is that pistol better than the one we have? Let's see. Let's get off the ground before we get attacked. Our pistol is 755 because we upgraded in the upgrade station. And this one's a 490. So it's not better, but still pretty good. And we're looking for another one of these yelling chickens. Oh, I just heard it. Are you a female? Please be a female. 68 female. That's not what we want. We want the rifle. Oh, I hit the tree. He's a fighting that pig, but that's alright. That pig will take the damage. We just don't want her fighting. We want her to scare the pigs away. Oh, no you don't. Oh no, the pig's doing the damage. Alright, you guys want to do this? Yeah, that's what I thought. You didn't want to do it. See, I'm not really worried about the taming effectiveness because, like I said, this... Whoa, 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 whoa. Red Baron. Alright. You gotta go eat the things, okay? You do that. I'm not really worried about taming effectiveness because this is just gonna be a kibble farm creature. So, higher levels doesn't mean that it's going to be giving better eggs or more eggs. Red Baron, calm down. Buddy, listen. Red Baron. Red Baron. You silly pig. You didn't know who he was messing with. Let's go get this guy while the other one's taming up. Can I shoot this guy with the dino tracker, with the dino storage gun while I'm flying? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, I know it had some prime meat in it, but I'm not too worried, folks. It was just a handful of prime meat. Because where we're going is just right over there. Oh, I didn't track this one. So let's track this one. What's the yelling at me? Is it another one? Oh, it fell in the water. A level 20 female. I would like to tame that one, but we gotta get onto that cave. You gotta wake up. Come on, girl. You gotta wake up. We gotta move on to the taming. I mean, to the cave. So, I need you to wake up. What was that I just saw pop up over here? Oh, it's a Pelagornis. Let's go ahead and switch this back to our regular ammo. Put that in 4, put that in 3, put that in 3. Put these guys in 2, put that in 4. got our hamburgers. We really don't need to eat that, so we can just eat us some beef jerky here. You got anything in your inventory? No, not really. Come on. Come on. Your food has not gone down at all. What is this? That's a regular rock. You got some fish meat in you? Oh, it tamed. Good. Alright, folks, I'll show you where the other cave is. It's an underwater cave, kind of like the other one we did. There's two underwater caves that have artifacts, and then there's another underwater cave that has like resources and such. This one is pretty much opposite of the other map. We're just gonna skim right over there. Got those yellow drops right there. Okay, folks, when you are looking for the other underwater cave was over by the swamp, and you just found those rocks off the coast, and you swam straight down till you found the kelp. And this one, you go to where the to where the snow ends, in between the blue and the red obelisk. And you're going to go to this peninsula right here. Now, I don't remember exactly where it is along this peninsula. I'll show you on the map. The GPSs. So let me get the GPS out. I'll get the map out. So it's along this peninsula. The other one is along that peninsula on the right hand side, the Cunning. This one is the Brute, so I guess it's further up there. Further along further up here. So along these rocks, I'm guessing. And we're going to do the same thing. Did we forget? Oh, man. We forgot our scuba gear. So, I'll actually have to bring you guys back when I got to run back to base and get our scuba gear, folks. I got the scuba gear. Now, we're going to be using our Sarco. We're going to be using these gas masks, the reusable ones, because they let us see under the water when we're in first person clearly, without having to see. That's third person, this is first person. Really, Megalodon? Did you think you could take on Bathsheba? Oh, you thought you could. See, if I go into third person, that's what it looks like normally. In first person, it looks like this. That's a glitch with the gas mask. It is also on the tech suit. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to look for the kelp. It's the same as the other one, the other cave. We're looking for kelp. There's the entrance right there. Looks like we got an alpha shark right there. Now we want that alpha kill, so we're going to go ahead and equip this chibi right here on us. Oh, we got a Moses somewhere. What level as that Mosasaur. I would hate to kill a high level Mosasaur. Oh, it's only a level 8. That's not a problem. Not with Bathsheba. Our main problem is if some jellyfish get involved in this. Now, if some jellyfish had gotten involved in this, then we would have ran, because they can stun us. And these jellyfish, they kind of hurting us. I mean, these electric eels. But with us having this imprint bonus and stuff like that, these guys aren't much of a problem for us. Now I brought several of these gas masks because I know they're gonna break. Normally it doesn't look this clear in the water, but I brought these gas masks just in case. So that may seem a little cheaty to you, but it was a glitch that's been in the game since they introduced the gas mask. It's also in the tech suit. So I'm going to use any advantage they've given us. And, oh man, I need to switch this over because we've got to have an ability to shoot these jellyfish in here. So now the problem is, in third person, in first person I really can't see what's going on around me. So I can't use that little glitch of being able to see clearly with the gas mask. This is another one of those caves that I don't know the way around in here. So if you're watching my video to find out how to get through here, I'm sorry. You're watching the wrong video. I know an idea of how to get around in here, but I'm not an expert on these. Hello, Megalodon. You want a piece of Bathsheba? Come on. Now, I'm not an expert on negotiating these caves. Normally, I just like to explore them. So when I do cave runs, it's on the caves that I know really well. Here, jelly, jelly, jelly. I am shooting high. See, you're not supposed to aim directly at the creatures under the water. You're supposed to aim a little above them. Yeah, that's right. Let me replenish my supply of biotoxin, because I used a lot of it making those shocking drink darts. We're just gonna go up here, get some air. Now I know there is some explorer notes in here. I don't remember exactly where the artifact is. Oh, you purple shark. If that purple shark hadn't attacked me, I would have never known that jellyfish was sneaking up on us, folks. The Lord showed us. It showed us this jellyfish. And shark didn't know it, but he was sent by the Lord. There's some silica pearls beneath us. We don't necessarily need silica pearls right now. I know there's some mantas floating. Can you fit through here, girl? There's some mantas floating right here. Here's an explorer's note. We don't necessarily need it. Did we get the chibi kill on that alpha? Level 2. I don't know if we got that chibi kill. Okay, we're gonna come over here. Like I said, I don't really know my way around these caves very well. I just roam around until I find the artifact. So if you're watching this video as a way to get around in these caves, you're not doing a good job, because I'm not gonna help you out much. Oh, jellyfish, jellyfish, jellyfish. You can't catch us that easily. We're gonna get these silica pearls too, but we're not gonna do it by hand, people. Excuse me. I got my allergies acting up today. Finish my biotoxin. Let's head down into the depths. Did I ever put my... I never put my scuba gear on. Oh, jellyfish. It's important, people, that you do not panic when those jellyfish are coming at you. Now, I know some people that they start panicking and they end up getting stung by the jellyfish anyways. As long as you don't panic, most times you can handle it. I see you over there. Come on, Bruce. 140. What level are you? Oh, it don't matter. Bathsheba's gonna eat you. You are 232. You were 232. Now you're just... Is this back the way we came? I think it is. Ooh, look at here. I want to get some shots on this guy, so that way we get the chibi XP on it. All right, we got some shots in. Alright, Bathsheba, do your thing. Do your thing, girl. You're more agile than she is. It is, he is. So, use that to your advantage. Ooh, yeah. Level 3. How about that, folks? You can't beat that. I don't know where we've gone and where we came from. We've turned around too much. There's a dead jellyfish, so we've obviously been through here. Oh, but this goes deeper, so let's go this way. But that's the way out. That's the kelp. So Alright. We we got a little turned around there. So I'm gonna go right. I'm just gonna keep going right. I think we went left that direction, that turn. And I'm just gonna keep going right. Another jellyfish, 2 jellyfish, 3 jellyfish, 4. So we're gonna pop out here. So we're just gonna keep going right. Alright, Bruce, you want some of this? I see you down there, jellies, but you can't have me. I don't belong to you. Now, you see, the problem is some of these... Alright, folks, let me handle these guys. here on this little embankment. Okay, I'm gonna explore this area up here and see if this is where we need to be. I don't remember 100%, like I said multiple times now, where the artifact is. Excuse me. And where it's not. Let's grab that explorer's note. I know some people that remember exactly where every artifact is. I'm not one of those people. I think that might be it straight down there. So, let's go for a swim, Bathsheba. That is it. How about that? Alright, you guys want to dance? Let's dance. Oh, no you don't. You're not catching me unawares. I'm not some newbie player, people. These jellyfish, they're not catching me. I see you, purple shark. I don't know who you thought you were coming at me. You see, the good thing about fighting on the back of a shark, on the back of a alligator, on the back of a crocodile, is I don't have to fight these guys with a crossbow. I can just come up to the surface and I can shoot them with my gun. And that's one of the best things about the crocodile. You can use your weapons from the surface. And also, directly below us, I saw... Oh, I thought I saw a sneaky one. So we're gonna get that artifact here in a second. And then we're going to head out of this cave. Oh, here we go. Sneaky, sneaky Manta. Tried to get us. Paid for it with his life. Come on. Come on, girl. Now, where's that artifact at? Done. There we go. Give me this. Now, I saw some other creatures that we want right here, below us. These Enemites. They ink you with this Enamite bow. This stuff's kind of hard to get. It causes all the creatures around you to aggro onto you, even if they normally wouldn't. This stuff's kind of hard to get, so whenever you see these guys, it's wise to try to get it. Oh, saber-tooth salmon, really? I don't know who you think you are, attacking a crocodile as if you could hurt me. Look at this guy spinning in circles. You see the symbol in the bottom right hand corner of my screen that looks like angry eyes? And that's what happened when the Enemites inked us with their... Ooh, there's some trilobites. Let's get them. We need their black pearls. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me the black pearls. Give me the black pearls. Yeah. I see you over there. You're not hiding from me. Oh, they are hiding from me. You little guys. Just because I can't fit the snout to my... Oh, there we go. Yeah. And these guys give you black pearls. That's why you want to get it in this... They give you this... Oh, I gotta go in her inventory. This stuff right here. It's kind of hard to get. It does expire. But it's the only way you can get it in the game. And you need it to make some of the rarer stuff. Alright. Where's my berry sickle? Let's get these silk pearls. I'm hoping if I stall long enough, the artifact will spawn back, and I won't have to come back down here. I can put one in my otter, and I can be done with it. Now, we won't be able to go out the way we came in because we just climbed right over that rock. So we're going to have to go down there and swim our way out. But that's okay. We've got the not the shark. We've got the crocodile, so that will be fine. And the artifact has not spawned back yet, so I guess we're heading down. Oh, there we go. Let's grab these. Now, the different creatures in the game collect things quicker than you can, and the creature that collects the black pearls the quickest is anglerfish. Now, because we're working on our kibble farm to tame every creature, we will be taming an anglerfish. Now we're just gonna find our way out. There's a saber-tooth salmon right there. Ooh, trilobites. We want those trilobites right now because they're gonna give us some black pearls, of which we need for some better gear. Get out of here. Oh, the jellyfish got us. Oh, the jellyfish. I didn't even see the jellyfish. I was too busy trying to get those trilobites. Here comes the shark. Sharks. That's okay, I'm not afraid of the sharks. That's alright, folks. There's where we got that one explorer's note. So we're just gonna come around here. Get out of the way, man. Let's get out of here. Get out of here. So the exit should be this way. Down. And out. Then we'll head back to base. Well, this has been a pretty successful episode. We got an artifact. We got 3 Utaranuses. This should be the exit right up here. And we should be good then. There's the kelp. So we are out. Now we are gonna need excuse me. We are gonna need you know what? I'm not even watching my oxygen meter and I don't have my scuba gear on. We are gonna need an alpha squid for the boss. This is where they spawn on the map. So we'll actually have to come back over here to try to kill one. And there's a Plesiosaur right there. 2 Plesiosaurs, a level 12 and a level 100. Now, we wanted to tame a Plesiosaur in that one episode on the last underwater cave. So we may come back and try to tame that level 100 right there. It shouldn't despawn, and it's not going to follow us all the way up to the top. If it does, then we're going to break out Bahama Dude and show it why it shouldn't follow us. There's some aloes right there. Level 8 aloes. Oh, it's only a level 32. Surprise! Okay, we're gonna make our way. Are you really coming for me? We're gonna make our way back down the beach. We need a Dimorphodon for the dragon fight. So we may tame up a Dimorphodon on the next episode. Now that we got all the kibble creatures, we're gonna make some kibble in the next episode and do that last cave and tame us a Dimorphodon, start breeding them up. We're gonna be breeding those up so that way we can get a pretty high level one. So that way we can send it at the dragon, because the dragon stays up in the air for a lot of the fight, and it's best if you can send something up there to attack it and harass it and bring it back down. And so what we'll do is I'll get a Dimorphodon to carry on my shoulder, because you can take shoulder mounts into the boss fight. And so we will get a high level Dimorphodon. Actually, we'll get 2. We'll get several high level Dimorphodons and try to get the best levels out of them. And so that will be our plan for the next episode. Use some of this kibble that we've started getting the creatures for. Okay, so Red Baron should be around here somewhere. Oh, Red Baron, where are you, big guy? We need a ride home. There he is. I don't know what he's doing in the water, but you know what? You do you, Red Baron. You do you. Hey. Land. Land. So we're just going to transfer everything from one creature to the next. Get our... Alright. Head back to base. So this has been a pretty productive episode, folks. We got our 2 last creatures. We got 3 of them, actually, for the kibble farm. We got another artifact. And we didn't We didn't get 2 of those artifacts. That's a shame. But we did get one of them. I'll have to farm up the other one off camera. That's alright. I can do that perfectly fine. There's the volcano. Our base should be just on the other side of that. Thank you guys for joining us. There's a Titanosaurus. That thing's going to be fun to tame. Those you have to tame by shooting them in the head with a cannonball. So, that's going to be fun. Maybe we'll put the cannonball on the back of a Quetzal. Ooh, there's an alpha right there. An alpha carno. This guy really thought he was going to try to bite us. The fight is on. The fight is on, folks. And it's over. Just like that. Did that give my chibi any levels? No, it didn't. What is going on here? Come on, base. Load in. There we go. Tower takes a little bit to load in, but once it gets loaded in, it's a loaded in, folks. You got anything in your inventory? Ooh, you got a lot. Give me all that, please. Thank you, buddy. Oh, red baron. So, let's put our new artifact here. That's another one down. I do not have the paint. Let's go get the paint. It's right here. Get the paintbrush. I just fell off from my own base. Excuse me, folks. So all we have left is the pack, and that's right about here. And then we will have all the artifacts. That means we could fight any of the bosses we want. So next episode, on episode 40, we will be taking on the artifact of the, I believe it's the immune. We'll be taming up Dimorphodon. And then in episode 41, we'll either be taking on the monkey boss, or we'll be going on a taming spree to tame as many creatures as we can, because we've already promised somebody that we can't leave this map until we tame everything. Once we tame everything, we beat the monkey, we beat the dragon, then we can fight the overseer, then we can move on to the next map, folks. So it's not going to be long. It's not going to be long. So, folks, thank you for joining us. Subscribe if you haven't. Like if you did. Let me use my 1 point we earned today by fighting that shark. Where do I want to put it? Where do I want to put it? Let's put in 1 more point in melee just so I can punch another dodo in the head. Thank you, folks, for subscribing. If you have subscribed, if you haven't, why not? You like it, don't you? I have added a couple of other mods. We'll explore those in another episode, maybe. Anyways, Subscribe if you haven't. Like if you do like it. If you don't like it, just tell me why. Down in the comments. Also, down in the comments, let me know if you have any ideas for some special episodes. And till next time, folks, trust in the Lord.